Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nadisha. One of the ways that God speaks to me is through songs, and the song that God has for you guys today is Breathe Again by Toni Braxton. If you are here, this is about your kingdom spouse, kingdom marriages. So I woke up singing this song, Breathe Again, Breathe Again. And I was like, who sings this again? I think it's Toni. I think it's my girl Toni. And yes, it is my girl Toni, okay? All right, so it says, if I never feel you in my arms again, if I never feel your tender kiss again, if I never hear I love you now and then, will I never make love to you once again? Please understand, if love ends, then I promise you that I shall never breathe again, breathe again. Very dramatic, okay? Very dramatic. So, yeah, so basically they're like, listen, if they do everything that they need to do, if they do the work in themselves, if they, if they leave the counterfeit, if they do all that and they come back to you and you reject them, they're not gonna breathe again. I'm sorry, I'm like, really? Okay, you're just being a little dramatic there, but they're like, no, I'm not gonna breathe again. If I can't feel you in my arms, if I can't love you, if I can't hug you, if I can't kiss you, if I don't hear I love you from you, if I can't make love to you again, for those who've been with your person, if the love that you've had for me in the past, if that goes away, I'm not gonna be able to breathe again. I'm not going to be able to breathe again. This person has a fear of rejection, which I'm like, who doesn't? Who likes to be rejected? Nobody's like, you know what? I love being rejected. It feels amazing. Nobody says that, So rejection is really part of life, but this person really fear rejection. So if they were to come back to you and you reject them, they're going to have a very, very hard time, okay? It says, it says, and I can't stop thinking about the way things used to be, and I can't stop thinking about the love that you made to me, and I can't get you out of my head. How in the world will I begin to let you walk right out my life and blow my heart away? Yeah, no. This person can't stop thinking about you. We've talked about this numerous times. They're thinking about you. They're overthinking about you. It says, I can't stop thinking about the way things used to be. So, especially for the people, for you guys who've been in relationship with your spouse in the past, they're thinking about the good times that you guys had. Okay, and they're just reminiscing on those times. For you guys who've never been in relationship with your person, if you've had any kind of encounter with them, even in a group setting, they can't stop thinking about that. They can't stop thinking about those experiences that you had with each other, okay? Okay, and I can't stop thinking about the love that you made to me. Okay, for the people who've been with their person and been physical, they are thinking about that. For the people who've not been with your person, they're also thinking about that, okay? And I can't get you out of my head. How in the world will I begin to let you walk right out my life and blow my heart away? Like, they're not gonna let you go. Like, when they come back to you guys, even if you were with somebody else, they're gonna fight for you. They're not gonna let you just walk right out of their life again, okay? It says, and I can't stop caring about the apple of my eye, and I can't stop doing without the center of my life. and I can't get you out of my head, and I know I can't pretend that I won't die if you decide you won't see me again. This is the second song that speaks of the apple of my eye. You know, in Psalm 17 verse 8, it says, keep me as the apple of your eye. And I think this was David asking the Lord to keep him as the apple of his eye. It says, so basically the apple of the eye means that they cherish you. They don't just love you, they cherish you. There's a difference, okay? And I can't stop doing without the center of my life. You guys are the center. Outside of God, you guys will be like really, really important in their life, you know? And they're like, listen, I know I can't pretend. I can't pretend that I won't die if you decide you won't see me again, okay? Now, one can hope this is not a literal death, but this person is not going to do well if you decide you won't see them again. Listen, like I said before, if this person come back to you after all your waiting, right? After they get it together, they do the work and all that, and they come back to you and you reject them, guys, it's just like the prodigal son, right? It's a prodigal son situation. So the prodigal son came back to the father, right? And what if the father was like, okay, is that him? That's him, yeah. And asked the son to get his belt. Asked the other son to get his belt. Like, go get my belt. Go get my belt. And the son go get his belt, and he whipped him and shook him and be like, how could you run away? How could you do all that? How could you? And he like really just like shook him and told him to be on his way and told him, nope, don't come back here. Don't come back here. Exile. Get out of here. Don't come back. Reject him, right? What do you think would have happened to the prodigal son? He would not listen. There would be a very different story in the Bible. There would be a very different story in the Bible. If the father had rejected his son, we would be reading about a different story. So it's kind of similar, guys, where if this person, if and when they come back to you, if you reject them, you're going to have a hard time. I'm just going to say that. You're going to have a very hard time. You know, so that's why God has been telling a lot of you guys to fix your face. And God is preparing you how to act when this person come back to your life. He's like, don't be angry. Not that you're not going to have that conversation with them and communicate your feelings and all that. But God's like, fix your face. You know, because some of y'all face is like, oh, he's back. Mom, he's back. Yeah, God is like, do not do that. Don't do that. Fix your face. Fix your face. So, yeah. It says, and I can't stop thinking about the way my life would be, and I can't stop thinking about how could your love be leaving me. And I can't get you out of my mind. God knows how hard I've tried. And if you walk right out my life, God knows I'd surely die. Okay. Once again, this is a lot of repeating stuff here, but, you know, they're like, God knows. And I love how they put God in here. It's like, God knows. God knows I'll surely die, you know? And it sounds really dramatic, but guys, people are dramatic, okay? And let me tell you, when people don't have any hope, when there's no hope for tomorrow, people just give up on life. When they're like, I've tried everything, there's no hope, people just give up, you know? You are their hope. You are their hope. It sounds kind of like silly to say that, but you give them hope, okay? It says, and I can't stop doing without the rhythm of my heart. No, I can't stop doing without, for I would surely fall apart. And I can't get you out of my mind, 'cause I know I can't deny. And I would die if you decide you won't see me again. You know, some people, they are strong enough where you can just move on, but for others, if they don't feel like they have hope, if they don't feel like they have another chance with you, it gonna fall apart. It literally said that here. They're not gonna make it, okay? And it's the same way when you ran away from God, right? When you ran away, did your own thing, right? What if you were crying out to God, God rescue me, and he just turned his back on you? What would that look like? What would that look like? You represent Christ. So if you turn your back on this person, what would that look like? Okay? All right. Beautiful love story, guys. Your person can't breathe. It's not going to be able to breathe if you reject them, okay? I love how this song is here, because ideally what this means is they're looking to come back to you, and they're not going to do well if you reject them, okay? So, you know, God is telling you guys, God has told you guys to get your attitude right, to get your face right, to prepare for this person returning, because he needs to make sure that you're not going to, whatever you say is not going to reject them, okay? All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.